guys. So you all know that I'm a big fan of these Oracacia aromatherapy room and body mists. I love the relaxing lavender scent. I also am really enjoying this invigorating ginger and mint scent that I get on Vitacost. And I love spraying these on my clothes at night before I go to bed. I love spraying them on my pillow. They're just really relaxing. They're not overly fragranced, and I just find they're very nice, and I'm enjoying them, and you all see me use them frequently, so you know I'm a fan of them. So it's nice. I enjoy using these, and I've used them for many years with no problems. You guys know, in addition to my Oracacia sprays, I'm also a fan. I've been using the Australian lemon myrtle oil here in my kitchen. I use this, if you're new here, guys, in my garbage disposal. It just has a really nice fresh lemony scent, and I also love putting a few drops in my laundry machine. I find that it really gives, like, my washcloths that I use in the kitchen a really nice clean smell. I just really enjoy it. So these are some essential oils that I typically use: the Oracacia body sprays, body room sprays, and this Australian lemon myrtle. This Australian lemon myrtle also has been shown to inhibit the growth of mold and bacteria, so you can see why using it as I do in the kitchen is kind of nice in areas where there's moisture that builds up and kind of kitchen smells. I've just found that this masks that and has cut down on that quite a bit. So I love using this, and I am close to being finished with him. So you all have asked me in the comments if I could talk a little bit about the use of essential oils in skincare. And so today I thought I would say a few things about essential oils and kind of some of my reservations with essential oils in skincare, and some of the problems that can arise with using essential oils. And I wanted to take this opportunity because the nice folks at this company, Anjou, reached out to me, and they sent me some essential oils to try out. They're a company from California. All of their products are cruelty-free, no testing on animals. They don't use any parabens. They're essentially made with essential oils. Before I show you guys what they sent me, because they sent me some cool stuff that I'm excited to try out and to use, I just thought I would, mention essential oils in general, as far as why I always caution you guys against some potential risks with using them in skincare, because it's common to find them, particularly in a lot of skincare these days that is marketed to your interest in products that are cruelty-free, which is great. Products that claim to be better for the environment and, quote, cleaner. You'll notice they contain a lot of things like lavender oil, which I enjoy, lemon oil, essential citrus fruit oils, and things like that, which impart fragrance to the product and, sometimes can impart a cosmetic appeal. Moroccan oil, for example, is a botanic oil that people are rather fond of as well. And there are still risks associated with using these, more so than you would think. Essential oils are most problematic in the skin in that people can and frequently do become sensitized to components of the essential oils and develop allergies to them. So we see this a lot in dermatology. People who use essential oils, particularly people who work like as a masseuse, for example, and are using a lot of essential oils, or someone who works in like a spa where they have a diffuser going, they can develop rashes to essential oils, and the rashes can range in severity to like a really noticeable red rash to something as subtle as just like itchy, watery eyes, and like, why can't I get rid of these dark circles under my eyes? It can be that low level of an irritancy and allergenic property about them. So a common way that it will often present is in folks who use essential oils in like the diffusers, for example, can develop rashes around the eyes, and because the diffusing particles kind of settle around the thin skin of the eyes, and they can develop, subtle or overt rashes around the eyes in that regard. And then likewise, when essential oils are present in things that are intended to be left on the skin, like night creams and eye creams, which I always caution you guys not to waste your money on, those sorts of things, when they're left on the skin, it is definitely more room for error. And then the other problem that can arise with essential oils is, while they're all natural, they're not a pure substance. They're a mixed bag of things. No matter how they're processed, whether they're cold pressed, squeezed, it doesn't really matter. Oil in and of itself from a plant is not a pure substance. There are other components in there, and so oils degrade slowly with time and exposure to light. Okay, so they as they degrade, some of their components become more problematic, and one of these is something called terpenes, which are a component of oils, and the terpene component of the oil becomes more noticeable as the remaining constituents kind of degrade, and your immune system often does not care for the presence of that molecule, and you can develop some pretty bad rashes that can lead to chronic discoloration and just skin problems in general. So I'm telling you guys this not to bash essential oils. Obviously, I use the Oracacia body sprays and love them myself. I don't have any problems with them that I've detected, so I'll continue to use them. But that doesn't mean that I won't develop a problem to them down the road. I think that's another misconception, is that just because you've used a product for many, many years does not mean that you cannot become allergic to it. And in fact, that's almost the definition of an allergy. It requires you to become sensitized to something that you're exposed to, in the past. So I certainly could develop a problem with these, but so far so good. So I'll keep them in my life and live on the edge. I'm saying this to you all because, in this day and age where we have a strong desire, I sense in the community to live in try and make the planet somewhat better and cut down on the amount of damages that we do, and just, live our best lives and minimize risks to ourselves. I think that wellness marketing is still marketing at the end of the day, and their messages of all natural and all safe, all natural and organic, does not always imply safe and effective. So just go in, as an educated consumer in that regard, and hopefully this information is helpful to you. But I still use them, and I like them a lot. They are not without risk. They are equally problematic to the health of your skin as anything else in any cosmetic you could think of. So just know that going in. But anyways, I'm really grateful to the folks at Anjou Beauty because they sent me some fun stuff, guys. And so I'm excited to share it with you guys today in this video. I hope you enjoy it. So first up, they sent me some 100% pure essential oils in this nice box. And one thing I will say about essential oils as well, you'll notice that my Australian lemon myrtle oil is in a brown bottle. You always want to keep them in, a dark place, because if they're exposed to sunlight, that just accelerates their degradation. So keep them in a cool, dark place away from light. But I wouldn't keep them more than 6 months without replacing them. Comment below on if you have more information on when they should be replaced. But yeah, I wouldn't keep them for like the same bottle, for example, for years, but I've got some new ones here to try out. And it comes in this pretty box here. You get 6 bottles. I'll list this down below. They sell their products on Amazon, so if you're interested in getting some essential oils, I'll put the link down below. But let's just open up the box together. You guys, it's fancy. It comes with this little pull-out drawer. Oh, how nice. And, oh, there's a coupon inside. You guys know I love coupons. 20% off your next product. That's nice. Free gifts at Anjou Naturals. Here, let's just show you guys their little thingy, my doodle here. You can check them out on Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And it's their logo is Be Pure, Be Healthy, and Be Beautiful with Anjou. I hope I'm saying their name right, Anjou. Anjou. So inside the box you get these 6 oils, and the first one is lavender from France, which you guys know I like. I find it very relaxing. They also sent tea tree oil. Now this is something I want to talk a little bit about. The tea tree oil is from Australia, and tea tree oil, you know, has been shown in acne to help reduce some of the inflammatory lesions of acne in topical and wash forms. It can be helpful that way, but it can also more often than not be problematic for people with acne because of the reasons that I already mentioned. It's an essential oil, so people frequently can develop allergies to it when applied to the inflamed lesions of acne. It's kind of a setup already for problems. And then depending on, you know, the oil itself, if it's 100%, you should never put 100% tea tree oil on your face. It's so potent that it will cause a burn. So, you know, there are bad reports of people trying to DIY their own tea tree oil in their acne skincare. So I just caution you guys against doing that, because when they look at tea tree oil in acne versus the standard of care benzoyl peroxide and salicylic acid containing products, it doesn't do any better. So, you know, I would go with the stuff that works. And if you're bothered by the fact that a lot of the stuff in the drugstore is not cruelty-free, I have found a great cruelty-free salicylic acid face wash that I'm using, which I'll list down below, by Alba Botanica, that I'm really enjoying for my acne. But coming back to tea tree oil, you know, it is also similar to the Australian lemon myrtle. I guess the folks in Australia are good with the cleaning oils. Tea tree oil also kind of has anti-mold and antibacterial properties, so it's great as like in your cleaning solution. So I'm excited to have that now that lemon myrtle's getting low. Ooh, and then from India, I like that these are, you know, all kind of an oil of a different country. Each country, there's 6 different countries here, and each one has their signature oil. This one is India, country of origin. Lemongrass. Love the smell of lemongrass. You guys can see here. And then from Portugal, we have sweet orange. Love Portugal. You know, when I was a child, I had the opportunity to visit Lisbon, and such a beautiful country. It's such a beautiful country, and the people there have the most warm personalities I have ever encountered. And so I'm excited to have some sweet orange oil from there for sure. I can only imagine how nice this smells. I'll show you guys here. Now, I mentioned that citrus oils are frequently offenders in skincare products, so I'll use this sweet orange oil as an example. One of the problems with citrus and also other essential oils that I'll just mention here is that not only do they have the allergenicity and irritancy potential, but they also can cause something called a photodermatitis. And what that is that within the oil are molecules called furocoumarins, okay? And these are photosensitizing molecules. They can bind to the DNA of your skin, and when your skin cells are exposed to everyday sunlight that comes in through the window, the presence of this molecule plus your skin cell plus light is very, 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 very dangerous, causes a photosensitizing eruption or a phototoxic rash. So this actually can be toxic. The wellness world throws around the word toxin a lot, but actually essential oils can be toxic. They can create a phototoxic eruption, okay, by virtue of the fact that some of their components can contain furocoumarins, which can bind to the molecules in your skin cells, namely DNA molecules, and when exposed to light can be damaging to those cells and cause a rash for you, which looks like a bad sunburn or a blistering rash. So do know that it can look as bad as a bad sunburn, but it can also be subtle in the form of persistent hyperpigmentation. So sorry to use sweet orange from Portugal here as an example of that, but citrus oils, you know, should not be left on the skin, period. But this one I'm excited to use in my kitchen for cleaning and cleaning purposes. So thank you guys for that. Then we also have eucalyptus from China. Ooh. Stoked for that. The eucalyptus is nice as well, kind of to awaken, kind of get your mind going. I've noticed I am enjoying my, I have a eucalyptus essential oil candle that I find nice. So I'm excited for that. And then one of my favorites, just for, you know, when you're kind of needing a little pick-me-up and you're trying to back away from the coffee pot, is a little peppermint, courtesy of Japan, one of my new favorite countries of origin for my skincare. I'm really loving the Hada Labo products, by the way. Thank you, Japan. But I'm also excited for your peppermint oil here. So I'll be stoked to try that. So those are fun. Comment below on how you guys use these outside of skincare. I have no interest in making my own skincare products, but I am excited to try using these in home cleaning solutions, in my kitchen, in my dishwasher. So comment below, do you guys make your own cleaning dishwashing solutions, and how do you do so with these kinds of essential oils? That is how I intend to use these. I also might use a little to in my hands. Do you all use any sort of atomizer type device like these Oracacia sprays that I don't think you can, actually I could probably refill this. Comment below on how you use those things, and I will give those ideas a try and continue to share that with you all along the way. But I really like the way these are packaged. See how it's a dark box. All the bottles are, you know, not exposed to light. And then next up, they also sent me, I'm really excited about these. They sent me some bath bombs. This kit, the bath bomb gift kit, made with the essential oils. Now, I don't have a bathtub, but my mom does, and I just think, isn't the packaging on this, guys, lovely? And then you open the box up. I already cheated and took a peek, so I could take the thumbnail, but they really, really smell good. Oh my goodness. Move over Lush. I know Lush is really popular on here, but I think these are prettier. They have this really pretty, here, I'll just show you the box here. You get 6 bath bombs in the box, and they come with some, you know, pink, like raffia packaging in there. You get rose. How nice is this for like Mother's Day? You get rose, peppermint under the sea, lemon invigorating freshness, lavender floral relaxation, I bet, and sweet orange from Portugal, soothing renewal. And you get A citronella, purely nature. Okay, you know what I imagine the citronella being good for? For those like Airbnbs where they have a hot tub outside. I bet the citronella one in the summertime, or you know, would be nice out by the hot tub and the jacuzzi to kind of keep the skeeters at bay, but also be relaxing to you. I bet those would be nice in that regard. I think this is a really pretty gift box, and the packaging is really pretty. These I think would also be nice in your linen drawer as like a sachet in your in your linen closet. I think they'd be really nice. If you use these kinds of things to relax in your bathtub, I recommend doing a shower after the bathtub. I always think that's a good idea. You know, baths and bathing is very relaxing, and that certainly is not without benefit to you to relax. But to minimize the problems that could potentially arise on your skin, I always recommend, regardless of what you're using in a bathtub, after you take a tub bath and soak in a tub, to just then follow it up with a quick rinse in the shower to kind of rinse a lot of the oils and things off the skin, so they're not left sitting on the skin where they could potentially cause problems. And I think that's a safer way to enjoy these kinds of things. That would be my recommendation. But yeah, I think I'll share those with my mom. She has a tub, so stay tuned for that. And then you guys asked me a fair amount about argan oil, and so they kindly sent me 4 ounces of their 100% pure natural argan oil from Morocco. I did a little bit of reading about this, not indicated in the dermatology literature for anything. I can't find any reports of any necessarily problems with it. People ask me, is it a deep pore cleanser? Like I said before, these aren't really things that people study, so that's kind of a claim. But I would be interested in trying this to remove dirt, oil, and makeup on my face in a double cleanse method. So let me know if you guys use argan oil in that manner. Because I've really been enjoying some of the beauty bombs and the Hada Labo cleansing oil as a first step to remove my mascara and sunscreen from the day. And likewise, I'd be interested in trying the argan oil in a similar manner. In the past, I have used the Josie Maran argan oil sunscreen, and while it is cost prohibitive to me, in my opinion, it's very expensive, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. I thought it was very nice. That is a Sephora product I actually like. And the body butter is really nice too. But yeah, so I'm excited to try the argan oil as an oil cleansing method. Perhaps comment below and if you guys use it that way. I know a lot of people put this in their hair too, so I may be interested in trying it in that manner. You know, kind of on the ends of the hair. I bet it would be nice. This applied to the scalp, however, despite whatever the claims are going around on the internet, is not going to grow your hair, okay? You know, that is a complex biology that cannot be altered simply by putting oil on the surface of the skin. This may strengthen the hair shaft and decrease hair breakage. I'm not denying that that's a possibility, but as far as the actual biology of hair growth, oils do not influence that at all. But I think using these does have the potential to, you know, just kind of protect the hair shaft from fraying and breakage related to over-aggressive hair care techniques like flat ironing and blow drying and aggressive towel drying and that kind of thing. So I'm excited to try that. But one other thing that they sent me that is not in the realm of essential oils, but something you guys asked me a ton about, and I'm really excited to try, so I'll show it. They also sent me this Dead Sea Mud Mask that contains Dead Sea mud, aloe, and vitamin E. I'm excited about this because you guys know I enjoy doing masks more as a relaxing thing rather than any actual, you know, pore cleansing, oil controlling, etc. I find that masks, you know, they contain ingredients which are either potentially problematic or, you know, if at any benefit, they're only transient, okay? So I don't really do masks for the benefit of my skin. I do it more to relax and because they're kind of fun. And I always prefer I always try and do masks that are fragrance free, but that's kind of hard, honestly. A lot of the masks have a lot of fragrance in them. A lot of them have a lot of things that are just really kind of harsh on the skin. You'll notice that when I use them, I always mention that I usually wash the ingredients off and do my normal cleansing routine afterwards. So, you know, I'm always kind of, I struggle to find a good mask that doesn't contain a load of an arsenal of potentially problematic ingredients, but it's just kind of some basic ingredients. So this one really appealed to me because Dead Sea Mud, you know, is very soothing and has been shown, you know, on the body to inflammatory lesions of psoriasis, for example, to be very calming and to help them heal. So I'm excited for this because all it contains in it is Dead Sea Mud, aloe. Aloe is also anti-inflammatory and generally very well tolerated of all the kind of botanic natural things. It has water. It has cetyl alcohol in it, which is an emollient that stabilizes things, and some other stabilizing ingredients which are safe and non-pore clogging. And it has a little bit of lactic acid in it, which can be softening, and vitamin E. No fragrance. This product is cruelty-free and contains like I said, no fragrance, and it also doesn't have any parabens in it if you happen to be sensitive to those, though they're not a dangerous ingredient unless you are sensitive to them. So yeah, I'm really excited to try this mud mask, and I like that it is so straightforward. So thank you, Anjou, for sending me that. So I will share that with you guys as I do it and review it for you all. But comment below on your experience with essential oils and you know, how you use them. I'm really excited to try these and share them with you all. I hope you like this video. For Anjou, I will list the information for all of these products down below where you guys can find them if you're interested. Please give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.